I think from a male perspective, one of the things which I'm not going to say I'm fully where I should be because I'm still a work in progress, but
We all.
it's like we've
I'll put this disclaimer
coming
right
from
here.
the
We
western
all.
world. I do agree with what you're saying, but it's like we're taught that you, which is kind of crazy. We celebrate strength and being powerful in all aspects, but when it comes to sexual restraint, we praise men who are weak, who are sexually weak, who can't control their desires. So, like, if there's an attractive woman that a man is maybe talking to, maybe platonic friends or what have you, he's expected, especially if she's interested, to sleep with her because, he's supposed to give in to his desires. Whereas in all aspects of life, we praise someone for being strong and to be able to, with in all aspects. But again, like I said, when it comes to sexual desires, as being to sexually restrain yourself, for some reason I don't know why, but men in particular, again, I'm not speaking on behalf of all men, but generally, like, we're encouraged to kind of like, if there's an attractive woman, you definitely should sleep with her. How could you not sleep with her? And I think that's another form of like miseducation or some part of our culture which we kind of need to change because, like you both said, it is kind of destructive to your soul or whether you believe in chakras and things like that. But I think conversations amongst men, because a lot of men, and unfortunately, a lot of men will say the right things what they need to say in public, but behind closed doors, and again, especially when we're in safe spaces amongst men, we kind of encourage each other, pat ourselves in the back to give in all the time to our sexual desires, when even though we know that it might not be for our own best interest long term, kind of thing. So I think that's something which again needs to change, but again, it does take a while.
Yeah. I read something today that was very interesting to me, and it said, there are so many men who are heterosexual who believe that because they have sex with women, that's what makes them heterosexual. But if they really sit and think of who they bond with, who they talk with, who they spend time with, who they actually ask for advice for, who they look up to, who they hold space for when they're angry or what have you, it's men. So are you really heterosexual because you sleep with women? When, in all honesty, most of your conversations that are intimate are had with other men.
That's deep.
I thought